C'est rien, Brahms, si tout va bien. Oh oui, tout va bien. T'es trop mignon. It's fun because it's my first interview and my English is so bad, I'm sorry for that. And nothing to say. Thank you.
Saturday again, and this means a new interview. Today we have Florine. Florine is from France. This is the reason why we did it once again in English. I hope you guys get along with English interviews. I hope you like them. If so, don't forget the thumbs up. Florine has a small camper. She built it on her own and is solo traveling with her dog Brahms. So really interesting questions and answers. And also her own build is really special. So I hope you will enjoy that. And if you like interviews, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and have fun with the interview of Florine.
I'm Florine and this is my dog Brahms. I'm from France. I have 29. My dog is maybe 8 or 9. And he comes from Romania. And we travel from June to December, yes.
How did you get into van life?
I want to travel in a van for a long time, but before I have a small car and I have no money for buy another car. And I was living in Strasbourg, in a city, so I cannot really have a big van. I choose this car because I think it's sufficient for me and my dog for sleeping and living in this space. It's a little space, but it's cool. I think it's a good car for going everywhere because it's not so big. I can park everywhere, and when it's closed, we cannot know I live in the car. I sleep in the car, so it's good for me.
So you deliberately chose an inconspicuous vehicle?
Yes, I choose a car without windows for this reason, yes. I just put on the top, but when it's closed, you have to look for sea, I think.
Have you traveled a lot before?
Yes. When I don't have the dog, I was traveling with my friends in hostels with a backpack. After with the dog, we make a long hike for 15 days with the tent and the bag, and that's all. Now he's a little bit too old for walk a lot, so it's a good way with the car, but I like to travel with the legs and the backpack.
Is this your first big trip with a van?
We was in Greece last year too, with a friend. And the only big travel, the rest of the time, I just travel in France.
How did you travel to Greece?
In June, we leave France in June, and we went to Slovenia, and we went in Croatia for working for the summer. So we spent 2 months in Croatia. It was really nice. And after that, I went into Bosnia and Serbia. And now I'm here for only a little bit more than 1 week.
How are you financing your current trip?
I was working before, yes. And yes, this summer I choose to work in Croatia, but we work really not so much, only 4 hours in a day, because it's like holidays and working at the same time. And just for paid holidays at the same time, it was nice. But yes, I was working before, and yes.
How much money do you need per month?
I don't use a lot of money when I'm alone. I don't go, for the moment I wasn't in a campsite, or I just stay.
Park free.
Yes. Yes, I don't need a lot of things. I buy all the food for my dog before leaving, and so yes. I think it's the more expensive with the gas for the car. So now I try to count for the first time, maybe 500, yes. Depends where I go. For example, the last year with my friends, sometimes we go on an apartment for take a shower and wash the... So we use a little bit more. And with the dog I can visit a lot of things we have to pay for, so yes, I don't use a lot.
What is it like for you to travel with a dog?
For me, it's okay, but sometimes I just think for him maybe it's more uncomfortable because you have not a lot of space. He sleep at the front of the car. He's not too big and he's a little bit lazy. Now he can go where he wants, but he chooses to stay here and sleep, so I think it's okay for him too. It was more difficult the last months because he have a surgery. And he have to jump for going into the car, and because of the surgery it was not good for him. And he have the big collar for... so it take a lot of space. I hope it's good for him too. Sometimes I ask myself for that. And he don't like the cold. He's really not good when it's too cold. So I have to put him clothes and everything because, yes. So I think in the future, when he's more old, it's not a good way to travel together. Maybe it's too small and we need a eater or something like that. But for the moment, I think it's okay.
Have you had any bad experiences with stray dogs?
Last year we maybe meet 2 or 3 dogs looks not friendly. For the dogs, for us it was okay, for the human, but I think they was not in a good situation. And yes, they was aggressive with the dog, but we put the dogs in the car and just leave, and yes, for the moment everything was good. My dog is not always friendly too when dogs come near to the car, but it's okay because they have a good communication, I think. Probably because they come from the street too, so he know how to say, and if the dogs are good and understand, it's okay. For example, the 2 dogs follow you. I think they have a really good communication, and I was a little bit afraid when I come because I see big dogs, and I know that my dog is afraid about big dogs, so he can have bad direction. But no, they are friendly and they don't care, I think, and everything was good when they come to the car.
Do you feel safe traveling alone as a woman?
Generally, I don't feel safe, totally safe. I feel more safe in this situation because I know you are not so far and there are a lot of other people. But it's maybe the second time in the beginning of my travel I'm with a lot of other people, so a lot of time I'm just alone, and yes, sometimes I don't feel safe. Sometimes I choose to move from the place because I don't know, I feel insecure. And
Have you had any bad experiences?
sometimes people, men, come and speak with me and are a little bit strange, and yes, I don't like it. I don't know their intention, and a lot of time it's weird. But for the moment I have no problems, and with my friends we have no problems too. Everything was okay. I don't want to travel without dogs. I think alone, totally alone, no, it's not possible for me.
How did your family react when you wanted to travel alone?
I was not really happy, but they have a little bit habits because I was sometime with the dog for walk alone in the nature, so I think for me it's maybe more dangerous than in a car. But my parents don't travel a lot before, so I think they're a little bit afraid. For me, I go out of the friends. At the beginning, I was with my friends, so it was more okay for us. And I only say to them in the middle of the travel that I'm going to travel alone now. And they say nothing because I think they know that nothing going to change if they say something. I just do what they want and I'm sorry for that. But at the same time, they know that I'm not going to do something crazy or yes. Okay. I don't know how to say, but I try to think what is good, what is not a good idea, and yes.
What has been the best experience on this trip so far?
I was working in Croatia, yes, and we was swimming with the luminescent plankton.
Okay.
It's good in English, yes. That was really, really nice, yes. That's a totally crazy experience with a lot of friends we meet at this place, and yes, it was really nice. Only when you move in the water you can see them, and it's totally crazy to swim into the night and just when you move it's light.
What job did you have before?
I work with people who have psychological handicap, like schizophrenia. And yes, I really miss my job. I don't know how it's in Germany, but in France it's 35 hours in a week. But for me it's too much. And I really like my job, but I think I need to work a little bit less than that.
How did you get this job?
Before I make jewelry, and I want to do something else, and I do something you can make in France. It's service civic. It's something that the country can offer to the young people. It's only job for, I don't know, for help the people in the
Social.
yes, yes, things like that. And I find a job with people who have handicap. I really want to try this work. And yes, I like it. And after I just find a new job, because they need some people and they don't care if I have no study for that. And now I do it for maybe 10 years. So, yes.
Why did you quit your job instead of just reducing your hours?
No, I just leave because it's in France too. They want me, I sign for longer contracts, and I don't want it because I want to travel or do other things. Yes, and it's not compatible with this kind of contract. So, no, I just leave. But I think I can find something similar when I go back to France.
Do you have a fixed daily routine?
It depends of the place. It depends of my energy. It depends of the weather. So no plan. For example, the last days I was on the beach. I go to sleep outside on the beach because yes, I want to sleep under the stars. and I wake up with the sun because I want to see the sunrise, and yes, I decide to day what to do. Yes.
How do you spend your free time?
I am happy to have time for me. I try to do things I don't find the time for it when I am at home. For example, read or draw, write, or I want to make I can say that, pictures album. So yes, I do things like that. I spend time with the dogs, walk into the nature.
Are you comfortable being alone with yourself?
You are the first person I speak with for real for maybe 10 days.
Really?
Yes, it was a little bit long for maybe 2 days, but it was okay. But yes, I'm happy when I meet new people because it's cool to speak with new people. And yes.
What are your short-term plans?
Go to the south of the Greece, spend a lot of time next to the sea because when I go back to France, I think I'm not going to the sea for a long time and I really like it. And just that's all.
What are your long-term plans?
I am going to buy a house in France when I come back. So yes, I have a lot of work because it's only a wall and the top, nothing into. So I have to build everything with my friends. So that's my next plan for minimum the next year, probably more.
Will you stop traveling then?
Probably for 1 year, yes. I hope after one and maybe 1.5, I can go back to travel for a few months, maybe 3 or 4 months. I want to go to Spain and Portugal. I hope it's not in a too long time because, yes, I don't want to stay too much at the same place.
Will you live alone in this house then?
Just for me, but my future neighbors are my friends, and there are really nobody else around. It's really lost in the nature. So I think we are going to spend a lot of time together and maybe have project together. I don't know for the moment, but they have a farm. They make vegetables. I help them when I have the time for that, and I like it. So yes, I think we are going to do some things together.
So a self-sufficient community.
No, they only have vegetables, but it's for sale.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
It's yes, that's a big exploitation. Mm-hmm. And me, I want maybe have animals, but it's not compatible with the travel. So it's good if I live with some other people. Maybe we can share the work. If they want to go in travel, I can take care of the vegetables, and if I want to leave, maybe they can take care of the animals. I don't know.
How do you find your places to park?
It depends. I use a lot Park for Night. I use just Google Maps and try to see. Park for Night is good because a lot of people say, for example, if there are a lot of dogs or not, and that's good for me. And sometimes I just ask people I know they was in the country or people I meet or yes.
How do you decide whether a place is safe?
For example, I don't really like when I go. For example, I was in the mountain and I need to go down. It was only a little road and it was really nice with a lake and everything, but I really feel insecure because it's only a little road and it's really close. I prefer to go in a space it's open, I can see around. I don't know, I think it's no sense because in the night I can see anything and it's the same everywhere, but I prefer that. I feel safer when I have some other people who camp near to me. And yes, I had to see if the street dogs are friendly and if they are not too much.
What do you miss most about van life?
Probably the time with my friend and with my family. I know it's just for a moment, so it's okay. When it's cold, yes, a shower, hot shower when it's cold, yes. When it's not cold, really I'm good with everything. Sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to find water for drink and yes, think about the food because there are no fridge and with the yes, it's not good, so think about that. But no, for the rest, it's good.
What is special about van life for you?
I'm happy to see new places, not every day, but yes, every day. I'm happy to spend a lot of time outside. And I think it's good too because it's really small. So sometimes it can be difficult because no place, and when you need something, you have to move everything. But at the same time, you cannot have a lot of stuff, and it's not take a lot of time to clean because it's small. So it can be difficult. At the same time, it can be easier.
Do you generally live a minimalist lifestyle?
No, I have a lot of. For example, I have a lot of clothes. A lot. Yes, no, I have lots of clothes, a lot of books. I think it can be more easy for my brain to let a lot of things, but I really like my stuff, so yes.
That's why you need a house.
Yes, exactly. Just for put the stuff and after go to travel.
What advice would you give your younger self?
If I think about 15 or 10 years ago, I really want to do what I do now, so I'm happy to do it. Because I think I take a lot of time for take decision. Yes, I need a lot of time for take decision. Now it's better. I learn to do it faster, but yes, in the past I just think a lot and don't go. So yes, I'm happy because now I just go. And that's really good. Don't think and just try, and normally everything it's okay.
What advice would you give to others who are afraid to take such a trip alone?
I'm scared too. But at the end, for the moment, everything is good. So I hope it stay like that. And I just have a pepper spray, and maybe if you have a dog as pepper spray, and it's okay, try. Yes. I don't know, I'm scared too, and not every day, but a lot of time I think about my security, and I just try to. I read it in a book. Don't think about the fear before something wrong happened, because at the end you cannot change the situation before that happened. So it's no sense.
Then let's have a look into your van.
It's a Ford Transit Connect. It's the big version of this car. The back is a little bit longer than the normal, and it's a little bit higher too. So I think the back it's 190 meter. When I buy it, I just think, okay, it's sufficient for me because I'm not so tall, so I can sleep in this place. It's a car. It's not too old. That was good because in my city I was living, you need not old car for going into the city. In
So
the
like,
case you can...
like you have a CO2 plaquette, stuff like this.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. So it's the reason why I buy this car, and because it was not so expensive, because a lot of them are really expensive, and yes.
Okay, do you know the year of build of this car?
I don't know how to say, 2013?
13? Okay.
Yes.
So it's 12 years old, right?
Yes.
Okay. What did you pay for it?
6,500.
Okay.
Yes.
And it was like a working car before?
The guy I buy the car was not really working with this car, and before I don't know. He don't have the car for a long time.
Okay.
So.
Okay. What did it Kilometerstand, like kilometers when you bought it?
I don't know how to say that, but less than. Well, I really don't know how to say that. Maybe I can show you, and you can tell me how I can say that.
What do you now have on the kilometer? I really don't know how to say it on my own.
181.
181,000.
Yes.
Yes, and you bought it with
15 something.
150 something.
Yes.
Okay. Good.
I hope it's the good things. I'm not sure.
Do you know how many horsepowers it has?
The power, it's 90.
90. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the same version with 70, but it's totally crazy to buy this, and I don't understand why it exists, because it's really hard with 90.
Really?
So, yes.
Yeah. Okay. I thought it's not that heavy, and it might be enough maybe. But you are traveling fast or you are going slow?
I like to drive a little bit fast.
Okay, that's why.
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
But it's really good because I really go on really bad roads, really, really bad roads sometimes. And it works, so
Okay.
for me it's good.
Good. Let's take a look into the front, the driver's seat and the next to driver's seat.
I have to open the... This is my...
There's where Brahms lives.
Yes. This is the bed of the dog, and
Okay.
I travel here too.
Yeah.
So I have a belt for him,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, that's my space. It's a lot of stuff because I have not a lot of space. Before the seat is the food for the dog.
Yeah.
And yes, I try to put a lot of stuff everywhere I can because not so much place.
Let's have a look at the skull over there. What is it?
This?
Yes.
I find it a few days before.
And you took it.
Yes, I was not sure because I'm a little bit afraid at the same time, but I think it's crazy and I like it.
Okay.
And I don't like it. I don't know.
Okay. So you have a curtain to close the view for the front, or is it open? How do you separate the background from the front?
It's open. Before it was like net, but not really net.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say. I take it off. It was with this. Is the last parts now.
Uh-huh.
And yes, it was all of this. But for the security, I want to can go at the front if I need to
Yeah.
move into the night, for example.
Yeah.
It was really important for me to can do it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's
absolutely.
good for the dog too because he can move.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay, perfect. Let's at first have a look at your electricity. So I see a huge...
It's not finished, as you can see,
Okay.
because I'm a little bit lazy. But yes, I do it with a friend, and I have only 2 lights.
Yeah.
And it's with this. I have one, I don't know, one here for the kitchen. I
Yeah.
have the button. And one is here near to my bed, and I can do it.
Nice. And you all power it with this power station. So this is the main electricity you have in your car, nothing else.
Nothing else, yes.
Okay.
I can recharge it with when I drive.
Yeah.
I can buy a solar panel too if I want for charge it, but for the moment I think I don't need. Sometimes I have no more electricity because I spend too much time at the same place, and yes, so I have my headlamp and I do everything with my headlamp for one night.
Yeah. So you don't have a laptop or something where you are doing stuff on it?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have one, but I don't use it a lot.
Yeah.
And I have to think if I want to use it when I'm going to move with the car, because I need to charge. The laptop uses a lot of this battery, but I can use it with that.
Okay, it's a really small one, right?
Yes.
It's a Bluetti?
Yes.
Do you know the capacity? 268. That's pretty low.
Yes. But
Yeah, chapeau that it works for you.
Yes. And I can. I want it for use for make the soup, the mixer.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the only reason.
Not the only, but one of the reasons.
Okay, so you have a mixer. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So maybe tell something about how you built it up. What was your decision to build it exactly like it is?
I need some place for put all my stuff for 3 or 4, 5 or 6 months. So I just think about that. I want a place for cooking, not a big space, but yes. And yes, I have a bed. I can open the bed if I want. And I try to think every little space have to be used.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I have a hole in the wall.
Yeah.
So I use them for put some stuff like this.
Mm-hmm.
And after I try to have a maximum of place. So when I'm in the car, I can put it, and here I can put my stuff I don't use all the time.
Yeah.
I have my water here. One.
How much water do you have?
I have. I use 30, but I can use 40 if I want. I have one other here under the seat, but I don't use it. And I have 20 liters at the back.
Okay.
So yes.
Where do you take your fresh water from? Wells in the mountains or something like this?
Yes. Here in Greece, you can find a lot of on the back from the road. You can find a lot of water. So yes, I use it.
Okay. So let's have a look at your kitchen, maybe.
So that's my kitchen.
Do you cook every day, or do you go for dinner into a tavern or something like this?
No, I cook every day.
Okay.
I have a lot of allergies, so I cannot eat everywhere when I want. So I need to cook a lot.
Okay.
But I just take it like this.
What kind of allergies do you have? Like nuts, like gluten, like
nuts? Yes, soya.
Okay.
Paprika.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think.
Someone can be of paprika, really?
Yes, really dangerous. And yes, I just do it like this, and after like this. That's my kitchen.
Okay. And how does it work? You have a small gas?
Yes, this kind.
Okay.
It's not easy to find a place for full it.
Yeah.
But for the moment, I always find. And if I don't find, I have a small for the camping under my bed, and I have bottle, so I can use that if this is empty.
How long does it last?
I really don't know.
Okay.
I really don't know for many time.
So you now have it, and you didn't refill it for your actual trip?
Yes, I do it 2 times.
Okay.
But when I was with my friends, we can cook at work too, and yes. But I fill it 2 times for the beginning of the travel.
Okay. Do you only use it as a kitchen, or is it also like if you are drawing or something like this, you use this as well?
Yes, sometimes yes.
Yeah.
I just
Oh, interesting. Wait a second. So what did we get? We have a pen.
Yes, I have another. I have two like this. This one, and another one. It's dirty, so I have to clean it, so it's outside of the car.
Yeah.
I have a pen. I have only two plates. One is broke because of the road of Albania last year. Yes, and here I have stuff too. I have my cup.
You have a lot of kitchen stuff in that small car.
Yes. And my this. And some other things. I don't know if I can do that. My mixer.
This is necessary. The mixer.
Yes. And under my bed I have the oven for the camping.
What is it called? Omnia.
Yes.
Yes.
I have one under my bed.
Okay.
So.
Do you use it often, the Omnia?
No.
Good.
I use it, but not often.
Okay.
Because I'm lazy to open my bed.
Okay. Okay, that's nice. The pictures up there, what is it?
That's my dog.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a feminist thing. And that's from the, how to say, some revolution for the nature in France.
Okay.
I don't really know how to say that, but yes.
Okay.
Zad in French.
Last generation.
So yes.
Okay, and the other one?
This one?
Yeah, this and the other one?
This and this, it's feminist things, and that's just
this I got with the
beer
feminist
things.
stuff. Men. Men. Okay, good. On this side?
This is something I find in Slovenia.
Okay.
I like it. This is draw. Yes.
It's your own drawing?
No.
Okay.
I have this.
Yeah. Did you also find it, the feathers?
Yes, that's my friend find it
in
Serbia, and that's one I find in Croatia. Yes.
Okay. What kind of books do you read?
Oh, I have a lot of different books. I have some books from the mushrooms, for example. Okay. That's two feminist books. I want to, for example, these books are interesting for me. This one is the patriarchy.
Renewal of the love, I guess. Amour? Reinventer de amour? Renewal of the love, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
And how the patriarchy impact the relation.
Okay.
So, for example, I have two books of it's about the psychiatric problems, and another one about the drugs. It's hard to read for me, but really interesting. That's a crazy book my friends give to me. It's a guy from the French politics and a guy from the church speak together about the peace.
Yeah. But you were interested in like not romance or some science fiction. You are more like into knowledge.
I have the two. I have these books is maybe
I know that.
Everybody know this one. So yes, at this time I read it. So yes, it depends.
How do you like it?
I like it. It's interesting.
Okay.
It's fun. I don't know if it's really fun, but
I guess not.
no, because it's a little bit for me. What happened now? Not really like that, but we can imagine that can happen in a few years, maybe.
Okay.
So, yes, it's crazy too. I have stuff for make tattoo.
Okay.
With the ink and the needles. Because sometimes with my friends we make tattoo.
Okay.
Here I have stuff for a craft and the craft.
Okay.
I don't know what to say. I have candles. Yes.
Okay. Do you have some drawings you can show of your own?
No.
Good. Thanks a lot.
Sorry, but
You don't want to show them, or you don't have any?
I don't want to show.
Really? Why? Maybe one.
One draw.
One drawing. One you could show.
I have my dog.
Really?
Yes.
But don't you want to show them? Really good.
And I don't know. I like this one.
Nice. Really cool.
I have a lot of bullets like this.
Okay.
A lot. Too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Books like this.
One is for write, one is for my project with the house or
Okay.
other projects. 2 are my books from the last travel I write every day.
Yeah.
What I do.
So would you say you are a really creative person?
More when I was younger,
Okay.
and I try to be again. Yes.
Okay. Good.
Because I like it and I miss it.
Okay.
I don't know if you see something. Here I have
Oh, wait.
2 books.
Yeah.
I have my stuff like my camera. I have a camera for the
Wild animal camera.
yes.
So you put it when you park anywhere? You put it there?
Not all the time, but sometimes yes. I have a chacal on this camera. I'm so happy for that. I have another camera, but I don't know where. Here. That's a really small camera and really old for going into the water.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
that's fun too. Yes, here I have my tablets and the tablets of the dog because we need it every day. And yes, I have some list for me and some stuff I find and I just put because it's fun for me.
Maybe before we start to take a look at your bed, just tell me something about the clothes you drive with you. So I see some shoes.
Yes, I have my hiking shoes at the front because no place
So
here.
so let's first. You have hiking shoes. You have sport shoes. You have like leather. We are going out shoes. Some Birkenstock.
Yes.
Maybe Adiletten.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, because it. I spend a lot of time in the summer outside.
Yeah.
For example, last year I don't have the same shoes because I was traveling more in the winter.
Yeah.
I have less last year, but
Okay.
maybe I don't make always the good choice. But and a lot of my clothes are here.
Okay.
Most of them. So it's the same. I have a lot of clothes for the summer.
Yeah.
And I take some clothes for the winter
Yeah.
too because I know that I'm going to spend time in the winter.
Okay.
So yes, that's one of my clothes. I have my jacket here
Okay.
and this because it's really important for the winter. 2, one for the dog, one for me. And yes, my jacket for the winter, for the rain. My laptop is here too because I don't use it a lot.
But you don't lose it, yeah. You don't use it.
Not so much, no.
No.
My cap.
So would you say you have a lot of clothes that you could reduce, or is it like you say I need everything I have with me on clothes? Because I see there are also jackets in the front, or maybe a trouser. I don't know.
Yes. I buy this one in a few days before. But I have, for example, I have a lot of clothes for the summer. I don't use now for sure, but it was because I work every day in the bar and I need to have clean clothes. And yes. But I have more clothes than the last year for this reason, because I was working.
Okay.
And no, I don't need everything.
Okay.
I don't need everything.
What got you up there?
Here I have my big clothes for the, I don't know the word, the hoodie, or I don't know. I have so much stuff. I have my sleeping bag.
Okay. You said you slept outside in a hammock, right?
Or on the floor.
Oh, on the floor.
I have my tent too under the bed, because sometimes I just want to hike and sleep somewhere far from the car. Yes, I have some stuff for the dogs. I have my swimsuit, my thing for snorkeling. Yes. And my dirty clothes, I put it in this.
Yeah.
So yes, that's the place. Here I have a lot of stuff, yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah, why not? I really like it. And as you said before, you had like a curtain that you could over it, or a net or something, and now you keep it open because you want to get in front fast.
Yes, and it was going really maybe to here, so I lost place if I let it.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah. Okay, good. What did we get under here?
Here I have the stuff I don't use a lot, so the food of the dog, I use it a lot. One of my backpack, and under I have, for example, this is a tent, my potatoes, because I have no other place for that, like something for make a big tent. If it's rainy or something like that.
So kind of a tarp.
Yes, exactly. It's a friend I met in Croatia give me that, so yes, now I have to find a place.
Okay.
I have this when I want to eat outside.
Yeah.
This is for put my vegetables when I go to buy some vegetables.
You said you don't have a fridge, right?
No. All my food is on this.
Okay.
In this. So, yes, I have to put everything in this place.
Okay.
And it's okay. It's okay.
So you don't normally have like fresh food?
Not so much, or only for 2 days. It depends. What is it? Sometimes I have some vegetables, and it's okay if it's not too hot. I can.
Yeah. Are you vegetarian?
No.
No. Okay.
But I eat more vegetables.
Yeah. Then this is your second freshwater tank, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Here it's my trash. It's not so.
It's not so.
It's. You cannot see it really well, but yes, it's here.
But you have a small trash, and then you put it away.
Yes, like this and this, because I have to clean every day.
Yeah, I know that.
The floor.
Don't like it, but I know that.
Yes, this because I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably it's important.
Yeah, it's necessary.
Yes.
Why not? Do we have a toilet inside?
No.
No. So you shit into the nature, right?
Yes. I have a little. How do you say that?
Shovel.
For make a hole.
Yeah, shovel. Yeah.
Yes.
But you don't put any toilet paper or stuff like this into the nature.
No.
Okay.
No.
Good. At least.
No.
Okay. And how do you do it if you are parking anywhere like in a harbor or something like this, where it's a little bit busy and you have to go to toilet?
I go in the bar, drink a coffee, and go to the toilet.
Okay. So it's not a problem for you.
No.
Yeah. So no fridge, no toilet.
No.
Okay.
No shower.
No
I
shower.
have, my friend give me a shower with the sun. How do you say that?
A bag that you can put in the sun. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. And this works.
Yes.
Yeah. Perfect.
Sometimes it's cold, but
Okay.
that's life.
So let's just talk about the cork you put under it. We just talked about it before,
Yes.
but you said you are pretty okay with it. It works.
Yes, I have no comparison. I can't make a comparison, but for me, it's aesthetic. I like it, and it was not so expensive, a little bit, but not so much. And I think it's good for the humidity, and in the winter there is a lot of humidity when you sleep into the car. So I think it's good for the humidity if it's not too wet and if these things absorb the humidity for the carrosserie. I don't know the word.
Do not get rusty.
Yes.
Yeah. And how long did you build on that?
Less than 1 month.
1 month? Okay.
Less, yes.
But you had some help with a friend that did woodwork.
Yes,
and
yes,
stuff like that.
yes. I have help. Yes.
Okay.
I had help.
And you have one window.
Yes.
In the top.
Yes.
No max van.
It's my only window, and it's really nice.
Yeah.
There is my stuff for, as you can see, my.
It's a bathroom.
Yes, it's my bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So, all I need, my makeup. I don't use it a lot, but it's here. Yes, everything I need. Not every day, but it depends what.
Okay. Okay. On the other side, it's part of the kitchen.
Yes, it's a part of the kitchen. Yes.
Anything special?
No, only my spice, my oil, and yes.
What is in this specs?
This is the question of all the police at the border. It's not drugs, no. It's only tea.
Okay.
Yes, it's the calendar from the before Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's from that. My mother gave me that.
Okay.
So I have a lot, but it's good. A lot of tea.
Right. So anything else you want to show? You could take a look at your bed to see it, but I guess it's pretty normal. Like you push it out and then it's a double bed, right?
Yes. I have my blanket into I have 2 blankets into this.
Okay.
So at the day, maybe it is at this side.
Did we have a look into the front bank, like this one?
Yes. It's not really interesting, but yes, we can.
Everything is interesting.
I have a tablet of the dog.
Okay.
And here it's mine.
Okay.
And this is my photo album, and yes, I use all the place I can, and
it's necessary.
under and at the back it's the same. I have some place. I have a lot of stuff. And yes, in this stuff I put my blanket every day, so it's not take all the place when I want to sit.
Yeah.
And this one is the same. I put things like that. So if I don't use, I can use it like for my head. And if I need it, it's just here.
Okay, perfect. Is there anything on your car you would change? Like you said, it was not so perfect to build it like this?
I think no. I think the only thing I miss, it's I don't know the word, but something for wash your hand and like a fix.
Like a sink.
Yes, but fix.
Yeah.
But I have no place for that. At the beginning I was thinking to put one here, but it takes too much place.
Okay.
So if I need, I can just do that and put this under and use it like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you for this interview, and yes, my car is not perfect, but I hope you like it like me.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Ciao.